welcome back to Big Bert's Adventures. This is going to be called Re-Adventure. Guess where we are today? Do you know? Do you remember? Do you remember what happened down here? That's right. This is the apartment. The apartment has become available, sort of, right? We had our tenants move out after almost 4 years, and we're doing the landlord thing. Y'all all know what that is. Let's take a quick tour. Oh yeah. So this is the apartment. Walkout. Oh yeah. It's wintertime, people. Can you tell? Nope. Not at all. But yeah, here we are walking into the apartment. The floors look pretty good. Floors look good. We got a TV mount up here that they left. I just told them that I would exchange these mounts because these are anchored in. You don't want to pull them out of the 2x4. And we have just a typical, you know, wear and tear on the walls. The floors, like I said, look great. We got window wells. Now, when I built this apartment, it was kind of in a rush. A lot of people were associated with it. And so I didn't get to finish a lot of things. Like the inside of the windows, I didn't get to do my thing. As you can tell, outside of just the normal dust and dirt, I didn't finish them at all. So they're raw drywall mud. And then we'll get these stickers out of here, get the window wheels cleaned out. And then we got the kitchen over here. Still missing the doors, so we have a plan on that, a plan of attack. Got these awesome kitchen cabinets that we installed. Hey Laura.
Hey.
What are you doing?
Just mopping the floor.
What do you call that?
Working.
Working? Whoa, you better be careful. Whoop, whoop. But yeah, but we still have, I like these. I like that the curtains are still here. This is a good sign. When you don't have to replace the curtains and they still go up. Yep. Same thing here, window wells. I'm gonna have to sand it. Well, we'll clean it, sand it, caulk it, and do a finish like I did on the other side. You have so we got a lot of drawings on the wall. We've got, you know, where some screws have popped out, you know, some finishing here. So we've got a lot of things we've got to do. I think this is the only part of the ceiling where we got to sand it back down. But over here, we're going to put a air vent that goes out so that you can vent the kitchen out. It's another thing I didn't get to do. But while nobody's in here, because I think this is probably the 5th time I've been in here since we rented the place out. So, but we're gonna get a vent, probably put it right here, run it out, power it up somewhere here, and get that gone, because that's where the fire alarm is. And every time you cook in here, that thing goes off because the air pulls right here. And yep, so y'all already know the drill there. But we got the fireplace. This is an alternative piece of heat because there is no air control, no heat control. And you're probably hearing the dogs because I have the door open. But we got this cool fireplace. This has a ton of views on YouTube. So if you want to see it getting built by moi, go watch it. Where we're going to replace, unfortunately, we're going to replace the stove because every time you use that, you know it's being used. This is actually a pretty new Whirlpool, but it's white. So we want to try to go stainless steel. Again, we got to clean that up. We just got to do a super clean on the whole apartment. She's spinning over here. But we got some doors that fell off, so we're going to fix those. You got the fridge. It needs the typical cleaning. Yeah, so we'll be taking a pressure washer to that. and then, you know, your butcher block. So we'll just sand all that out of there and stain it. So we'll have a staining and cleaning session. I mean, you just feel it's dirty and it's written on. But that's what kids are about, right? Nope. Okay. We got a storage area. Looks pretty dang good. Me and the tenant, my brother-in-law, built these awesome bunkers. So you can, you know, you can have somebody laying on the floor there, there, and there. I mean, it'll make a 4-bunk or nice storage. And then here you can see I've got to come through and sand this all down. And you know, and finish it. I just didn't have time. I didn't have time to do all these. We just had to throw paint on it and get them in here. So, but that's the living room, the kitchen, storage room. We got to replace some light bulbs. We got the bathroom. Cool thing about the bathroom is we're going to tear this vanity out because it's completely damaged on the left side. Looks like water damage. So we'll get that replaced. While we're gonna do that, we're gonna take the vanity, we're gonna take the toilet out, we're gonna cut this here, and we're gonna tile this area. So I think we're just gonna go ahead and just put the time in, get some nice tile grout, get some tile up against the bathtub, because you can see what the water has done. It's damaged the wood. And you know, let's make it waterproof. And then we'll address, you know, all the details in here in the shower. Get all this off of here, this off of here, that definitely off of there. And then just go through, sand and clean. You got the closet. You know, I didn't even finish the closet in here, so I don't have a light, but it's not finished up in there. It's not finished here. The doors, I did the doors last, and unfortunately, ran out of time. So, you got the light switch here, as you can tell. I need to, you know, fix this light socket area up, clean it. And then over here, and this is the flex room, little flex area. Again, the floors look amazing. So I don't really have to do anything with the floors or even the, you know, that I can't remember what the word is. Brand new washer and dryer though. You got that going on for you, but again, I didn't finish the doors. So we'll get those completed. We'll put some shelves in here. Hello. All right, so we need to put some shelves in here. And just clean up these areas that I didn't, again, it's like a, you know, a broken record here. Light. Looks like they left America here. That's pretty awesome. We got our own panel over here. I know I've talked about this a lot. Again, I haven't seen this in forever. But yep, we got our own little panel over here. It's one of the things I'm proud of. And I spent the most money on. So, boom. And that goes right outside the house here. So it doesn't run all the way across the house. The apartment's independent. So, and then I came in here. This is one of the kids' room. I replaced the chandelier that was here so the girls could take it to their new home. And I put this in, so it's got a fan light combo like upstairs. And no, that's not my halo. You know what I'm saying? Ha! But yeah, this room is, I mean, the floors are great. It's got a little cosmetic damage going on, so that's not a big deal. Stickers, you know, you can't really, I mean, can't argue with that. You know, just where the kids, their level is, that's where their hands were. They're missing a doorknob here, but you can see where I didn't really finish painting this, or somebody tried to paint it. I don't even remember, but that'll get dealt with. You know, we have stuff like this. And then the closet. Me and my brother-in-law put these cubbies, closet mates in, so I don't have to deal with that, but you know, cosmetic paint. I think painting is gonna be our biggest thing. Getting all these strips There's power strips everywhere. These things, you guys, this rips the paint off your walls. Just saying. So if you don't own your home, or even if you own your home, don't do this to yourself, okay? Don't do that. And then we got, I still needed to fill in the bookcase here. So I'll be building shelves for that. Let's go in here. I should have turned all the lights on. Okay, but again, they left their mounts. We're really happy with that. We're purchasing them new mounts, so no big deal. We got the internet. Again, command strips, power strips, whatever we call them. The closet looks awesome. The reason why the closet's like this is because we want to do barn doors here, sliding barn doors. So we're gonna do that before anybody else rents this place out. We're getting all this stuff finalized and done. Again, here is another built-in shelf area that I didn't get to, and then we have just cleaning. I think we're gonna have to hire a crew to come in here and clean up after we get our initial power cleaning done. You see, I still have paint tape from when I was here. It's just really a bunch of maintenance. Things like this I need to take down, but all in all, this is the master bedroom. Looks pretty good. Just saying so myself. And then, stuff like this, I just didn't finish, and we painted over, and so I've got that power sander now. I'm gonna come down here and do a power sanding session, get this all completed, get a door here, shelves, so this will have a nice swing door. We may do barn doors here for the laundry, so that the doors don't have to be pulled out, but I definitely want doors on this. Just look at the details. I think I'm gonna give myself about 2 months. And with Laura, she's already in here knocking it out. She's a trooper. She's killing it. So, but look at already that floor coming together. So we'll do that about 100 times before we're ready to go. But, so that's this video. Just so you know, bringing the apartment build back. We're gonna build it a little bit better. We're gonna fill in all the holes. We're gonna fill in all the imperfections that I left, and make it just a little bit more livable for people. And like I said, we had it rented for almost 4 years. I don't think we had much problems, did we? No.
3.5 years.
Yep, 3.5.
Whole family in here.
Whole family.
Nice.
It was full. You couldn't see anything for stuff, and that's how it is. So, but we had a good time with them. They moved on, and really, the purpose of building this place was it came true. So, but we're gonna get it ready for somebody else. Get a nice paint on, seal on, clean on, and hopefully get it done. We're hoping to also do some concrete outside, but I'll bring you guys outside, show you what we're planning on out there. Yes, it's in the dead of winter right now. Today's high was about 50. No snow. Tonight it'll be about 20 though. This morning, what do you think it was, about 17 degrees out there?
Yeah.
I was doing,
20.
it was cold. My fingers burned about 20 degrees. So, but anyway, hope you guys enjoy this. Again, if you don't know, this attaches to our recent build. So this is the hallway that comes down here, and we have the other side of the basement. That's Dalton's bedroom over there, storage. And then we've got, the other side of the bathroom here. So we got this is a mirror of the other side. And then the movie room. You know, we got places for the kids to play. We've got all of our junk now organized. Another place for the kids to play. We got a movie theater down here with karaoke. This is borrowed, by the way, so but they used this room for a solid week while they were packing and getting out of here. And then we have the cold room that goes pretty much the whole length of this wall, so that's pretty cool. And then and then y'all know the big room where we play all our games, do some Legoing, do some hanging out on the couch. I hear this microwave slammed about, you know, 10, 15 times a day, but at least I know it's being used. And it is probably about 8 foot tall. It's just the way I like it. Got a little mini fridge down here. And then while we're working on the apartment, I'm gonna fix all these dings in the wall. Little details like this, you know, get that done. So spend a little more time down here. Got these big old fans. Yep, see, they light up the whole room pretty good. And then this is, you know, this will be available eventually. Doop doop. And yeah, so we're blessed to have the place. I built both sides. I had my brother-in-laws and some other help help me do that. And we saved a buku of money, time, and it took about 3 years to complete this basement, which resulted in about 2,200 square feet. So we're blessed to have it, but we'll bring you along during the projects. I'm going to try to make the videos a little shorter and just show you what I'm attacking or what Laura's attacking and getting done. The biggest part of this is going to be sanding all the walls back down, skim coating them, making them nice and neat like I did over here. There is a huge difference between these walls and these walls. So this wasn't hurried up. I didn't even texture the ceiling. Looks great, but we did texture. Brother-in-law textured the ceilings over here. We just had to fix that one spot in the kitchen. Repaint. That means we have to put paper down on all the floors and then just get it going. But if you guys enjoy this, like, share, and subscribe. You know, put some comments in there, and we'll hopefully you guys will follow this journey. But we'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.